So this is a game between me and Ludo Kel Kedika, and it features the TRAXLER and the fried liver attack. Now we're going to do a rundown of this because this is actually really interesting. So in case you don't know, the fried liver comes from the Italian game, stemming from e4 in the opening, followed by e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, blocking the queen's vision from this square. So now the knight jumps here. This is a fried liver attack. This is an Italian game. This is a fried liver attack now. Or inviting it, rather. Now this is the fried liver. This is inviting it. Which means that I'm okay with them playing this because I know how to counter it. Bishop c5, the TRAXLER counterattack. Just ignoring the threat of knight and bishop infiltrating. Now, if they don't know what they're doing, they might go here thinking that they've won. But you are not in check. The horsey is targeting this and this. The horsey is not targeting this. So you don't have to respond to this knight, and you can't take it. Can't take it, bishop covers. So you're going to go here. Now this is a check. And if they take, you're going to go here. And that's exactly what happens in the game. Because now you're in check. Still, you still can't take my queen or my rook, because now you're in check. And the best move is here. There's one other move that survives, which is here. And the computer thinks you should just hide. That's what it thinks. Hide on G1, hide on G1, hide on G1. And if they hide on G1, you're still going to go here because you're threatening mate. Right? That's mate in the corner. There's nothing protecting that. So really, if they go here, you're still going to go here to protect this. Or maybe you might even play something flashy, like well, I don't know. No, I think this is the only move. It says great move, but I think that's the only move that doesn't lose on the spot for black. And really, they should hide here. But my opponent, he went to one of the squares that loses. And the reason why this is good is because there's no checks. There's no checks in this position for black. So black now has to deal with the queen. Here there's another check. That's why this is bad, because you allow black to keep the initiative. And it's protected, so don't even think about marching over here, because this is protected and this is protected. So at this point it says king e3. Or king d3, my mistake. That's why you need to go to one of these two squares. This one or this one. You need to go to one of those two squares. Don't go here, here, or here. Or here, because all of those lose. For example, this would lose to something like this. And if they take, you have this. And let's say they take again, and you have this. And they have one legal move. So you go here. No, you don't go there. You go here. And then you hunt the king down. Or you take the free bishop. And then they have to take the rook. And if they take the rook, then you just trap them. And you're going to castle. Let's say they try to get out of the middle with their king. You're going to castle. And their knight is trapped. And you'll be up. It says black is completely winning. Ever since here, black is completely winning. There's a move like this that maintains. It gives away a little bit of an advantage. But if you take, you maintain one. It's 1.67, 1.58. The computer is losing faith in white's position. Now you go here. And all of a sudden you played a good move, because now it's more equal now. And if they go here, this is the best move, and it's a draw. Yeah. If they go here, let's see. Is it a draw? Nope, the computer likes this best. So if you get hit with it, well, if you get hit with it, you're not going to play that, actually. Actually, you're not going to, you are not going to take this with a knight. If they play bishop c5, only if they play bishop c5, you're going to take like this. The reason why is because check, the king has to move, and then you're going to bring your bishop back. Or you're going to go here, apparently. I like going back. I like going back to here so you don't get hit with any d4, d5 stuff. You know, or you get hit with this and then you get your bishop taken. Really, this is what you should do. Here, and then move, and then, let's say I kick the knight out. You just go back. Or maybe you go here. Yeah, you go here, maintaining this. You gotta slide your queen over, and you take this and you make her slide on over again. And you maintain vision on this. The king is pretty stuck here. You know what I mean? Even a move like this is no longer possible because the queen was supporting it before. So, yeah. That is the TRAXLER. It's an Italian game, right? This is the TRAXLER. When they go here, and you go here. Fried liver attack, TRAXLER. And if they take with the knight, you detonate. If they take with the bishop, then, you know, you have to play chess. Check. He blundered right there. That's a blunder because of this. It says it's a great move, because even if he marches out, the queen just comes in. But the queen's going to come in anyways. And then what happens is if they play something like this, well, for example, if the king just slides over, you have mate. So they have to block with the pawn. And you still have this, because if they take, you have this, and then they have to bring the bishop back. If they move the king, he can't move here because of the knight. If you move right here, you take the queen. So the best move there is not to move the king, but to bring the bishop back. In that line, if you get to a position like this, you are going to play this. Or even castles. Now that the bishop has left, you can even castles. Because let's say they take a free pawn, you have this. Yeah, there's, at this point, black is completely winning. Because of one blunder. You see, the whole problem was when they took with the knight, because the knight is not a check. That is why I say take with the bishop. If you're playing white, take this with the bishop. And the way that goes down, knight check, queen comes out, you have takes, and if you take the rook, taking the rook is a mistake. Taking the rook is a mistake. The computer thinks that the best way to go about it is just to sacrifice your rook, because you can play this. Castles or rook f8. It says either is fine. Rook f8 is an alternative, but castles is apparently best. It's 17 compared to 16. Rook f8 is 16 negative 16.9, and castles is negative 17.7. So there's really a negligible difference. You're still completely winning either way. Let's say they take a free pawn. Like I said, you have mate. So let's say they don't take a free pawn. Let's say they play something like this, guarding both. It says this is a... I meant to play that. And if you take, there's different tactics. So, this is what happens. He took the rook, and that's all the opportunity I needed. See, you most likely aren't going to take this rook if you get hit with the TRAXLER. You're most likely going to have to drop back, because there's just too many tactics having to do with the king side in TRAXLER games. So what should he have played here? Well, he should have just taken and gone for this. That's what he should have done. And then played like, like this. Get the rest of his pieces out and try to get his king over here. And what you're going to do is, if they do take the rook and you don't win, and you're going to play something like this, and then bishop here, and then you're going to castle by hand. So what that would look like is, say like this. You'll play, say here, they can't take you because of the pin. Let's say they take this, you're just going to castle. If they don't take, though, you have to castle by hand. So let's say they play that, or let's say, yeah, let's say they develop a piece. No, let's say they do that. Then you're gonna go here. Assuming you can't take this knight, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna bring your rook like this, or like this. You're gonna bring this rook this way, and this rook this way. Because if this rook goes here, then this rook is kind of stuck. So you wanna, so you really want to go here, and then start escorting your e-pawn down the board. And that's a 10-minute opening. This is a brilliant move, apparently. This is a brilliant move. Wow. That's crazy. I found a brilliant move while I was recapping. That's nuts. Anyways, that has been the Traxler and the fried liver rundown from OG Lucky, ya boy. I'm sorry I have not been making videos the past couple of weeks. I had COVID-19 and I almost died. So I'm getting back into it now. Don't worry, boys. I'm getting back into it. I hope you gentlemen and whatever ladies might be watching have a fantastic rest of your day, and I would like to wish you a very happy farewell. Peace out.